Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. All right, so this is a collective tarot reading, not for a specific sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy in the tarot cards. All right, got that out the way. Now, pre-shuffle energy. Nine of Swords was at the bottom of the deck for the tarot deck that I'm using. And then when I shuffled, the Ten of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So that's another confirmation that a cycle is coming to an end. Some of you may be in your head right now. Some of you may be dealing with a situation that has you in your head. Also, the Ten of Wands came out in the pre-shuffle. Usually when I get a Ten of Swords and a Ten of Wands, it can be about judgment. There could be something about judgment in regards to you, or you could be making judgment on someone. For some of you, it may be a thing of, it's like, okay, I've come to a decision. Because when you have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, that is the ending of cycles. And Wands can deal more like with burdens. Also, it can deal with lack of passion because you're carrying so many things. It can also deal with burnout too. The Ten of Swords, which deals with thoughts and communication, can again deal with you being in your head where you're having this mental stress on your mind. And you're like, okay, something's gonna have to give here. That's kind of where you're at. And that's why I say that judgment comes in. Now, in the other pre-shuffle energy for the Oracle deck that I'm using, the card that was at the bottom of the deck is the situation will improve. That is what it said. The situation will improve. Also, another card that came out in the pre-shuffle was reconsider. So maybe there's something that you were looking to approach it one way and you might want to approach it another way. So keep that in mind too. Let's go ahead and pull some Angel Oracle cards and then we will pull some tarot cards for clarification. May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Also at the bottom of the deck was be assertive. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? And by be assertive, meaning that you have to speak up for yourself, you have to speak your mind too. And then now at the bottom of the deck, after I did the split, is trust. So you need to trust that things will work out. As I said before, bottom of the deck, when I opened the box, was the situation will improve. So you have to trust that the situation will improve. Thank you. Card that came out is a yes with an exclamation point. There's two yes cards in this deck. One is without the exclamation point. One is with the exclamation point. With the exclamation point, this is an emphatic yes, as in over the moon, which makes sense because in the tarot deck, the Three of Cups did come out too in the pre-shuffle energy, which is celebration. All right, may I have some more cards, please? Thank you. Wow, you can't make this up. Now, so this is a confirmation. This was at the bottom of the deck when I opened the box, and now it has come out in the reading. So this is a double confirmation. The situation will improve. All right? And the way I'm looking at it, as they're next to each other, as yes, the situation will improve. All right, let me take another card. Thank you. What is this? Wow. Abundance. Abundance. I like this energy. I almost feel like we can stop it here. What's at the bottom of the deck? And reconsider is at the bottom of the deck again. There's something going on where I feel like it might be your approach to something. And this is saying, okay, maybe you want to reconsider how you approach this. Or maybe you want to reconsider what you're doing. Going back to, now I'm hearing taking on things. Some of you might be taking on stuff. That might be what's causing the stress. Maybe you want to reconsider some of the things that you've taken on. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's go ahead and clarify with the tarot deck. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the energy for the cards on the table? can we clarify the cards on the table? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Bottom of the deck now, after the split, the Hierophant. So there's some type of commitment. Also, there could be some type of elevation. Don't forget, the Hierophant is a spiritual leader and looked at as a leader of the community. Some people might be seeking you out for your wisdom. The Hierophant is someone who is considered wise. So someone may be seeking you out for your wisdom. Also with the Hierophant, there may be something related to an institution as well. Something with structure, something that is in a way revered, held up to a high standard. So it could be something with the church. It could be something with like hospitals, universities, things like that is what it could be. All right, may I have some cards to clarify the energy on the table? What do we have here? Thank you. I like that. Anything else? Okay, thank you. I usually don't take reversals in this deck. The 9 of Swords came out, which is 9 of air in this deck. Again, it was at the bottom of the deck in the upright. But like I said, I usually don't take reversals in this deck, but I feel like it came out in reverse to make it clear something's going to change. This energy that you're in is about balancing the emotions, but also about stability. Again, some of you might be receiving an upgrade or something like that. 4 of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 4 of Wands can deal with a home, where someone's purchasing a home or something's going on in the home. Also, 4 of Wands can deal with elevation. It can also deal with stability, and it can deal with celebration, where there may be a party going on. Don't forget, 3 of Cups came out in the pre-shuffle. So again, there may be some type of celebration. The King of Water, which is the King of Cups, is out. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but King of Cups is specifically Scorpio energy. So some of you may have Scorpio in your chart, or you may be a Scorpio or dealing with one. But with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is cool. The King of Cups has emotion. However, the King of Cups doesn't really show his emotion. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, I'm talking about the energy. The King of Cups doesn't really show his emotion. It is someone who's very cool on the surface and very deep inside. So I feel for some of you, there may be a change in your situation also as you learn to control your emotions. Because for some of you, if your emotions put you in your head too much, then that may be an issue. But if you're in King of Cups energy, which is pretty much the master of emotion, then you're not really going to have these 9 of Swords issues, which is why it came out in the reverse specifically for this reading. Is there anything else the collective needs to hear? Is there anything else that the collective needs to hear? Thank you. Wow, that just fell down. Okay. Okay, these are 2 cards. Wow. So we have now the Queen of Cups. So we have the counterparts, the King and the Queen. The Queen of Cups is water energy as well, obviously. Specific energy is Cancer energy. Now, strange thing is with this Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands came out. 8 of Wands is about communication, is what the 8 of Wands is about. It's about movement too. 8 of Wands is a travel card. Somebody may be going towards another person, or some type of communication from another person may be going towards someone. So there might be a Cancer communicating with a Scorpio, and it will be fast communication is what this is. But whatever's going on, the situation will improve. I don't know what the situation is. You know better than me. You know what has you in your head and what doesn't. You know if there's something related to the home. But from these 3 cards here, yes, with an exclamation point, the situation will improve. Abundance. Now, reconsider. Something just said to me. For some of you contacting people, that might be something that you may want to reconsider. Whether it's you were going to contact them or you were talking about not contacting them. So if you were talking about not contacting them, you may want to reconsider. And be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and reach out. Or it could be, and again, everyone's story is different. Everyone's timeline is different. It could be someone who you were ready to contact or who you are ready to contact because due to whatever reasons, maybe loneliness or you just missed the person or whatever. But maybe this person's energy wasn't good for your energy. And it's like, all right, maybe you want to reconsider. That type of thing. Doesn't have to be that, but it could be. And then bottom of the deck, what'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Judgment. The Judgment card, which is called in this deck. But the Judgment card, I told you, usually I feel when I get a 10 of Wands and a 10 of Swords, it's usually Judgment. Is what it is. And really 2 tens, period, but definitely with 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Because something has to give. So a decision has to be made. So whether judgment is cast on you or whether you are casting judgment on something else, something has to give. And that's what I kind of feel on this. Maybe there was a pause in communication with some people. Because again, 8 of Wands, 8 of Fire is a communication card. It's a movement card. So maybe there was a pause in communication and now it's like, okay, something has to give. Someone has to reach out. It could be that too. But whatever the situation is, it will improve. There will be room for celebration and there will be room for abundance. All right? That's all I got. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Podcast everywhere. Until next time, be blessed.